this is RJ here, back again for another scouting skills video. Now today, we're going to be working on our Firem'n Chit. Now, no, I didn't say the bad word. It's C-H-I-T, and this is a fire pit. Now, most fire pits in the woods are going to be a 10-foot rim. That is necessary if you're in the woods. It could be a bit smaller or a bit bigger. It does not matter too much. But for the purposes of this video, we have this. This is a contained fire, so it's fine to use. Now, speaking of fires, well, RJ, what kinds of fires are there? I mean, there's different types of fruits. There's got to be different types of fires, and you'd be right. So these are the three main types of fires. Now, I don't have too many sticks, but here is a log cabin fire, my favorite one to use, because you can just stick a bunch of kindling and tinder in there, which we're going to go over later, and then you would just have that fire around there for it to catch. Now this is a very commonly used one. It's called a TP fire. It's a bit difficult to set up, but as you can see, I have this little notch here where the wood's going in, so right there, so you can see it just really has to be 3 pieces of wood stuck together. Obviously, your sticks are going to be much bigger so that they last longer. And this, well, this is a lean-to fire. The purpose of a lean-to fire is, well, you might be asking me, oh, RJ, why? Well, I have your answer. The lean-to fire is facing in the direction of the wind so that the fire doesn't get blown out because the fire goes here. Now, we don't need a lean-to fire, and I'm not using a teepee, so we're going to use our log cabin for this video. So there's a bunch of tinder coming off of it right now. See all those fibers? You want to rip those off, and this is good tinder. I might actually use this. So here's our tinder. Here is our kindling. Obviously this isn't enough, but just showing you the different sizes. And this is our fuel. Now, we've got our tinder, the smallest types of wood, once again, and we got our kindling, the medium types of wood, and then we've got our logs or our fuel, the largest types of wood. So, I'm going to build this fire. I'll be back in a second. Hey, I'm up here. Now we're back. We have a little fire there. As you were looking down at your feet, you could see our little log cabin is already built. Now we have a little more fuel for later, but for demonstration purposes, so you can see in there, we're gonna now put our tinder in there. So you want to get these little pieces, like so, like these little fibers, and just crunch them up. Yeah, we're just gonna keep putting our tinder in there, and then once you've got a good amount of tinder in there, you're gonna start putting your kindling in there. Like, you see these big chunks? If you can't break them, just stick them in there. Like these big chunks right here. I can break them a little bit. And another thing is you need to light the fire. But what are you going to light the fire with, RJ? So, what you're going to light the fire with, well, that's quite simple. We have this torch here, but you're not always going to have that on a campout. Well, I have this lighter. I don't have a lighter, but I have this lighter, RJ. But what if you forget your lighter? I have matches on me too. But what if you forget your matches? Those are all viable ways of lighting a fire. But back in the day, like way back, they used to use flint and any sort of metal that can light sparks, and you would hit it against that, and it would make little sparks. Now, I would demonstrate that if I had my flint and steel, but I don't. Like, I just stuck that under there. And then stick this here. And then finally, we could put a little bit of paper right here. Now you're gonna probably want to light it from the paper, but what's gonna light on fire once you have the paper lit? Well, that's what the tinder and kindling is for, and that's why we have it there. Tinder and kindling are my friends. They're very good friends too, because they keep me warm. Now, we're going to cut back until we have a little bit of fire going, and I'll see you then. You need to make sure that you have a fire bucket in arm's reach. It has to be in arm's reach, like so. This is not good. Having extra wood near the fire too close is not good because it could light. Anything could light if it's near the fire, just like leaves and a normal camping trip. Do not stick leaves in the fire, please, because then you can't. No. There's just too many things wrong with that. Don't try it. Don't do it. Don't try it. Never try it. But no, don't throw things in the fire. This could be dangerous because if I throw it in there, I just pack it down. Make sure you don't burn yourself like that. Also, don't use too much paper. Too much paper could get ashes flying everywhere, and it's just not a good time. Yeah. Also, if the fire gets too big for one fire bucket, your fire's too big. You shouldn't make a fire like Elon Musk rocket ship sized. It just has to be. Please make your fires not too big. If you're at summer camp and you have a massive fire pit, then sure, do that. But just make sure you have enough water to put it out. I cannot emphasize that enough. If you do not do that, you will have a massive fire and not be able to put it out, and that is not a good situation to be in at all. As you can see, the fire is slowly starting to grow, but at the beginning of the stage of the fire, we had to blow on it. And the only reason you have to blow on it is because these embers are there. And when you have the embers there, you have to blow on it to make sure that the embers can ignite again. Like if I were to blow on it right now, it would probably glow up. You could use your plate that you have in your mess kit, or you could use just anything flat that can blow air in that direction. Now, it's not good to just feed the fire over and 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 make it massive, and then you have no more wood left for cooking, or if it's going to be a long night and you're going to stay up and you use all your wood. Now, it's very important before you walk away from any open flame to make sure that it's out. Now, Michael, may you please put out the fire. That was fire safety with RJ. Make sure you are doing your fire safety and making sure everyone has fun and it's a good time. RJ out.